Lindsey Graham, and we're going to talk a little bit about not all the news of the day, because that's coming up live at 5 and 6 and 7 tonight. But we want to talk a little bit about you, the person.
Okay.
Because we love to get to know people in our audience through their family lens. And one of the things that I know a lot of our families may be dealing with is something that you, unfortunately, face: losing parents.
Yeah.
And having to sort of take on that responsibility of someone in your family to make sure they were okay and grew up okay and be a dad role.
Yeah.
For those families who are facing those kind of tragedies, those kind of challenges, what's your advice?
Hang in there. It will get better. You can't afford to quit. I'll be praying for you. A lot of people will help you. Let me just to recap here. When I was in college, my mom died a year later. 15 months later, my dad died. My sister was 13. We moved in with an aunt and uncle who worked in the textile plants over in Oconee County. They helped me raise my sister. You know, if it wasn't for Social Security survivor benefits, we'd had a hard time of making it. She got student loans. So I'm a Republican, but we're all one car wreck away from needing somebody's help. But if a tragedy has come your way, I will be praying for you, and it gets better. Just keep working. Have faith in God, and I was lucky. I had family and friends who helped me, pick me up, and get me through it. What I feel so sad for is people who don't have anybody. Yeah. So the rest of us need to fill in. Yeah.
Notice the people around you. Ask the questions.
Amen.
Reach out.
There is no promise of tomorrow.
Absolutely.
That's what I've learned.
Yes, right? Life is very, very temporary.
Yes, exactly.
Let's talk about your love of the area. I mean, this is where you grew up.
Yeah.
Greenville has changed a lot. I mean, I'm sure back in the day you came to downtown, this part of town, and did stuff with your family.
So I grew up in central South Carolina, about 5 miles from Clemson. I went to Daniel High School. My dad owned a liquor store, bar, and a pool room. That's good training to be a senator. Sure. I've seen a lot. And but we came to Greenville a lot. You know, back in high school days, you would go to watch the wrestling match and run to your car. Greenville was pretty dicey. I've never seen a place change so much as Greenville, South Carolina. To the leadership of the community, the political leadership, the business leadership, this is a showcase of what can happen if you have a vision. This town is just spectacular. It is one of the best places in the country to live and do business, and it's a transformation I've seen in my lifetime. And if I had to give an example of how things could be better, it would be Greenville in the 70s versus Greenville in 2019.
When you come home, you're in D.C. a lot.
Yeah.
Does it still feel like home, or has D.C. kind of become home? I mean, what's home to you these days?
Home is where the heart is.
Okay.
Right? I live in the back of my car most of the time. But I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I guess job has become my family, but I do have family. And my sister lives here, and got aunts and uncles, and so lots of friends. This is the place I feel most comfortable. This is the place that shaped who I am. This is the place I owe the most allegiance to. I'm lucky to be the senator from South Carolina. Very few countries this can happen. I'm the first in my family to go to college. Neither one of my parents finished high school. Right. And I've done 33 years in the military. I enjoyed serving in uniform. I've been overseas. But this is home. This always will be home. When my time is up, I will come back to the upstate of South Carolina. And the only way I know to pay people back for this privilege is just do the best I can while I have the job.
When you come home, give us some shout-outs to some of your favorite haunts.
Okay, 1826 in Pendleton. Okay. All right, it's the best restaurant for value that I know. It's around the square in Pendleton. Go there. Okay. A Max. If you got low cholesterol and you want to up it, go to Max. It's a great place to eat. Clemson football on a Saturday is about the best experience you could have. I actually went to Carolina, but if you like hunting and fishing, the upstate has got a lot of it. We're just blessed here. But when I come home, my best friends are the ones I grew up with still to this day.
Really?
Yeah. I like hunting. Used to fish, don't fish much anymore. But nut about college sports. Dabo's got it going on. I don't think people can appreciate what's going on at Clemson. We're taking winning for granted here. Yeah. But in this little town called Clemson University, it's the #1 football program in the country, in the top 20 universities in the nation. I'm very proud of my alma mater, the University of South Carolina. But if you like good food at a reasonable price and nice people, come to the upstate.
All right. Senator Graham, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Carolina's Family at 4. We'll be right back after this.